2 weeks ago, I posted the best landing locations for Olympus in Apex Legends Season 12. You guys seem to really enjoy that video, and so today I have the best landing locations for Kings Canyon in Apex Legends Season 12. Hey, how's it going? I hope we're having a fantastic day and welcome back to the channel. Just before we get to today's video, make sure you head down below and leave a like. So subscribe. Thank you guys so much for 1.2k subs. We are also fast approaching at 1.3. Whilst you're down there, make sure to join the community Discord too, which will be in my pinned comment down below. So as I said, today I'm going to be talking about the best landing locations in Apex Legends Season 12 on the map Kings Canyon. Main things which will rank these places will be the amount of loot within an area, the rotation, and the places nearby. Don't forget that this video also has chapters, so you can skip to see the different landing spots. So starting us off will be Salvage. Salvage is a great place to land within Apex Legends Season 12. There are 5 buildings within this area and a fair few supply bins to go along with that. As well as this, you got very good rotation as there's a jump tower nearby. There's actually 2 jump towers nearby. One you can go from Salvage itself, and the second one is just outside. So Salvage is a great place to land because there's a hell of a lot of loot to be had there, and there's very good rotation. As well as that, a lot of nearby POIs are here too, as well as Market and Gauntlet. The bad thing about Salvage is because there's so many nearby POIs and that there's a lot of loot to be had here, a lot of teams tend to choose this as a good location to drop. And they wouldn't be wrong. This is a really good location to be dropped. But if you do go here, just be wary that there possibly will be a team or two. Sometimes this place can be uncontested, but that is pretty rare. Even if you do get contested and you feel like you're not going to be safe there is jump towers to get away. So here can get your team to a very good advantage due to the loot being here. But if it doesn't work so well for you, you can escape and restart your game somewhere else. Up next on the list will be Spotted Lake. The amount of loot at Spotted Lake is absolutely insane. There are so many loot bins, so many buildings, and just a lot of floor loot here too. Location was only added in Season 8, and if you're not confident to land somewhere like Salvage, then this is a place for you. This place is rarely contested, and if you want a slower start to the game, here you can loot up, get ready for the game ahead. The only thing about this location is that it's kind of out the way. Correct me if I'm wrong here, but I believe that there is only 1 jump tower here. If the ring is on the other side of the map, then you have a hell of a way to go, and 1 jump tower will not cut it. Yeah, like I said, if you want a slower start to the game, then Spotted Lake is the place to go. So many buildings, so many loot bins, and so much loot to be had. Got a couple nearby POIs which are quite popular. So this isn't a rotations video, but for me, I would head through the pit and rotate through that way. Now, the next location for me is one of my personal favorites, and that is actually Crypto's map room. Map room has the same problem as Spotted Lake, that it is out of the way. So if the ring is on the other side of the map, then you have some distance to travel. The great thing for map room is that you're able to figure out the rotation that you're going to take that game. In the map inside, it shows people nearby, it shows where people are contested and where people are not. Most of the time you end up heading straight towards Repulsor, or what I like to call diving board here. But yeah, map room, it doesn't have that much loot. It is sometimes contested. Most of the time for me, it can be actually quiet here. If you do find that you're the only team who have got there'll be more than enough loot for you and your team. So just to cover over the main things of map room, the benefits are that it's usually quiet here. There's enough loot for your whole team, that is if you're not contested. There's also a nade vault just outside. You have a couple popular POIs around the area too, but the only downside is rotation. So if you land here, just make sure that you're prepared to keep running. The next location on this list, well, will be this place. It's not actually a named location, but it can be very popular. Let me know what you guys call it down in the comment section down below. This place is not a named location, but is surrounded by POIs. To name a few, we have Bunker, we have the Pit, we have Runoff, we have Airbase, we have Gauntlet, and we have Salvage. There's a lot of rotation here, as well as a lot of loot. There's a low ground full of houses, as well as a high ground full of houses, as well as a tower for height, surveillance of the area. So yeah, a lot of loot to be had here. There's a lot of loot. 90% of the time for me, I tend to see crafting here. This is one thing that I've prominently seen since crafting became into the Apex games, is that this place seems to have it most of the time. Even on the map here, you can see that it has crafting here as well. The only thing that you need to be careful about is the place being contested. Even though this place isn't a named location, it is very popular among the community, and rightly so. Lots of loot, lots of rotation, and a lot of POIs to go to. Another bad thing about this area is that if you're trying to rotate out, the area is very, very open. It is, apart from just the normal POIs for rotation, there's also a jump tower which I believe is located here. So there is some sort of fast rotation out of this location, but if you're not able to make it to that, then this is a very open area. That's one thing that you need to be really, really cautious of. Thank you guys so much for making it to the final location on my list today, and this is my favorite location to land with my squad. Just before we get to the final location, make sure to go down below and drop a subscribe. Yeah, thank you guys so much for 1.2k subs. So this place is Capacitor. There's a hell of a lot of houses here. There's high ground, there's low ground, there's also underground, like inside of the mountain. There's a res beacon, there's an ultimate charger, and there's also rotation. This place is popular, but not as popular as somewhere like Salvage or even the non-named location. Capacitor, I believe, goes under the radar. Not many people seem to know how much loot is to be had here, how much rotation there is. There's a jump tower, which I believe is located here, and not only that, you can go underground and use the portal, which is in labs. Also, surrounded by POIs, you have Broken Relay, you have the rig, you have swamps, you have labs, you have cage not too far away, and artillery as well. There's also these 3 buildings up over this location. So yeah, this place is really, really good if you want to land, get loot, get into the fight very, very quickly. So if that's something you're interested in, then landing Capacitor is the place for you. Thank you guys so much for watching to the end of the video. If you found this video helpful and or entertaining in any way, shape or form, then make sure to go down below and leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to be entered into the next subscriber shoutout. Once again, it's been my pleasure, and until next time, keep dominating, legends. Burning up top as well. Right. What do you mean, lol, teammate? Come on.
Wait, Pathfinder point that up. Did you down one?
Yeah. GG, boy.